Yo, that's me. How's it going, guys? Token Vaping. So today's juice review is the next flavor in a line that I had the pleasure of meeting the main guys behind this. Really cool couple of guys, willing to sit and talk shop as much as you wanted. Just enjoy talking about vaping, enjoy the whole vaping aspect. Is all about vaping, not about the money, not about I mean, obviously they're making a business, but they're more focused on putting out a quality product so that you want to have it, not that you feel you're being forced to have it. A lot of respect for these guys. Hope to meet them again at a later date. But the company, this is their logo, as you can see right there. Really cool. It's a big E with a dragon biting its tail. The name of the company, if I can actually get this up, is bam, Evaporeign. Vape the Rain is the logo. This is their menu right on here. And it's a 4-flavor line, and there is something cool about that here, and I'll show you that in a second. If you check out their website, it's type in evaporeign.com. It's actually going to switch you over to the website, which is vape-game.com, vapegame.com. And it has their full, the menu and everything else on that. You can also put in for apparel as well. It's a great quality shirt. It's really cool. The only reason why I'm not wearing it is because I wanted to show you the logo on the back. That's really slick. So this is their bottles. They are 60 ml bottles, and it is a 70-30 mix. Now on the website, it is basically just that size, the 60 ml, and they do offer it in a 0, a 3, and a 6. Now, I know there are some people that vape higher nicotine. Evaporeign's not so much about how much nicotine you can cram out of the vape. It's how much you can enjoy the vape, how much the quality of the flavor is there, how much the enjoyability of the vape is there. That's the focus. That's the concern. That's more of what vaping is about. It's not about how much nicotine you can suck out of a juice. So this is their 60 ml bottle. As you can tell, it's a simplistic label, but the color match on the color scheme on it pops really nicely. It just, if you've seen my other video on their flavor, it's a different color with the black, but it pops really nice. So it is eye catching, but there isn't a whole lot of bells and whistles to that. It does have a safety lid on this. I can do this all day, and it will not come off until I break that seal, and we'll break that seal here in a second. It is a first vape, first review. It does have the logo where it says Vape the Rain, the name of the flavor. This one is Godspeed, and it does have the brand name of Evaporeign. And then it also has the nicotine level here, American flag saying that it's made and the ingredients are sourced in the US. It does have their Facebook, Instagram, and their tag. Also has all the warning labels and everything else that it needs on there. So, as you can tell, it is pretty clear. It is a 3 nicotine, so it's you know, there isn't a whole lot of the coloring and dye and everything else used in that. Now, this is their flavor menu, and this is their main 4-flavor line. Now, the thing that's cool about this, and this is the other ones in here, is they give you hidden flavor combos. Basically, they've done a few themselves, basically combining a couple of the flavors in various forms. Give you newer flavors, newer variations of the flavors, so that you're not just stuck to the 4 main flavors. That's actually really cool. Not just that you can do it, but that they also give you a little bit of a start menu to go off of to see what you might like, what you might not like, and try something different to make you want to experiment further to get more out of the flavors. So it definitely makes it more a wider range and more enjoyable. Now, this one actually is an unusual flavor combination, and the reasoning why is because the 3 flavors that are involved in this, Grapefruit, which everybody knows, Pomegranate, which most people know, and then a Jackfruit. Now that's one that's not really all that common. I have not seen that in very many, if other than this one, maybe one other one I think I might have come across. A jackfruit basically is a fruit that is indigenous to South and Southeast Asia. It is basically looks like a giant melon, kind of like this, but it has a really hard outer shell that has a bunch of outward face dimples. If you've ever seen a durian, it kind of looks like a simpler version of that. It is edible, but it's comprised of a bunch of seeds that have petals on them. The petals is what is the edible part of it. It has a very distinct taste to that, so it's really impressive to see that somebody's actually using a flavor that unique into a flavor. So we're definitely going to check this out. And like I said, it is a first vape on a fresh wick. And the cotton that I am using, as always, is my trusty Texas Tough cotton. Works really well, and especially in something like this with a unique flavor, it holds flavor really well. But it doesn't have a very cottony taste to it, especially on a first vape, which is one of the main reasons why I like it. So on Instagram, it's Texas Tough Cotton if you're interested. So we're going to bust this open, and you should hear the pop on the seal. Hopefully. Right there. There. And then it pops, and now it's open. And it has a very citrusy smell right off the bat, and that's, I'm going to associate that more to the pomegranate and the grapefruit. It has a very, I get more of the grapefruit out of it actually than I do anything else. So it definitely has a lighter citrusy smell to that, and we're going to go ahead and pop this. Now, again, even on a unique flavor, you know, it's not something that I'm trying to impose, and I'm not trying to force my will on. I'm just trying to let you know more of what I get out of it, to try to give you a more descriptive flavor profile so that you can definitely see if it's something that you might be interested in. Now, if you're looking for something unique and you are a fan of fruitier flavors, tropical-based flavors, citrus flavors, I would definitely, just without even trying this yet, but because of the uniqueness of the flavor profile, I would definitely be willing to give it a shot and keep an open mind on it if you're looking for something different. Now, as I said, it is a 70-30, so the flavor should pop really nicely, but there should still be a decent amount of clouds on this as well. So, I'll go ahead and do a quick little burn off. Get the juices flowing through the cotton. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and juice this up a slight bit more. And we're going to go ahead and vape the rain. Go ahead and cap this up. And as always, I am at 75 watts. You can see that right there. And this is Godspeed from Evaporeign. So you can see the clouds are definitely there. Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more in. And then I will give you my opinion. So the clouds are pretty dense, which is good. As I said, it is a 70-30. Now, what's impressive about this, it's a 70-30, and I have absolutely no throat hit off of this whatsoever. That is impressive, actually, because at a 70-30, especially when you're going a citrus flavor or a tropical fruit flavor or more fruitier flavors, it definitely, the flavor is definitely, the juice is a bit thinned out more, so you almost are expecting to have a throat hit or a throat scratch of some kind. I get absolutely nothing off of this. It is really smooth for what the flavor profile is. Now, flavor-wise, I'm definitely going to say that it is more of a combination of the pomegranate and the grapefruit. But the grapefruit is not as tart of a bite as you might expect. Grapefruit does have a very tart hit to it. They have managed to be able to tone that down, bump up the pomegranate a bit more so that you get a more of an even blend between the two. The jackfruit, if you've never had one before, you're not really going to recognize the taste of it, but there is a slight undertone to that. It's almost a, it has a little bit of a bitter kick, but not enough to basically make you not like the flavor. It's just enough to put a tinge on the pomegranate and the grapefruit. Now, it's hard to explain without having tried it, but when I say bitter, I don't mean in a negative way. It's more of a, It is very, very slight, but it's just enough of a change on the undertone to let you know that there is something else there. The pomegranate and the grapefruit do overtake it a bit more. Those are more of the more prominent flavors, and like I said, there is a slight tinge on the undertone just to let you know that there is supposed to be something else there, which would be the jackfruit. So overall, as a tropical blend, I mean, this is actually a bit more unique of a flavor mix, because like I said, this is probably one of the first main times I've ever seen jackfruit used in a flavor with pomegranate, with grapefruit. It is a very citrus tropical blend, but it is a very smooth, mellower version of that type of flavor. A lot of times you try a tropical or citrus type flavor and it gets there's a very harsh hit to it. Not so with this one. It is really smooth. It is a cooling vape, but it's really comfortable as well. So like I said, if you are looking for a fruitier flavor, a more tropical style flavor, but something unique and different, definitely check out Godspeed from Evaporeign. Guys, it is a huge honor. It was a pleasure and a privilege to have met you guys. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me at the convention. Definitely check them out. And like I said, evaporeign.com will switch you over to vape-game.com, vapegame.com. They're on Facebook and Instagram as well. Definitely check them out. Give them a follow. Hit them up if you're looking for something different, a unique line to bring into your shop. As always, I am Token Vaping. I am here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience, anything that I can do to help make you enjoy vaping more, absolutely is the number one reason why I do what I do. If there's a particular video you're looking for, if there's a particular line that you're interested in and you're wanting to know more about it, definitely let me know. I will do what I can to make that happen. All I want to do is try to just spread vaping and make it more enjoyable for everybody out there. So as always, guys, I'm grateful for you taking the time to watch my video. As always, vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.